play. End result, touchdown.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Damn, I should have played this nigga for $10, bro. That nigga text me and said, relax, you're trash. Alright. But I get ball back at halftime. 7-0. I caught a pick, and then I did a 2-play touchdown. This nigga suck, bro. Damn, I can't.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Come on, them screenplays not gonna work.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Oh, that's me.
First down past the 40. And now
good TD, nigga.
Ahead of him.
Good TD.
Take it in.
I got him. I got this nigga figured out. He want to run.
Raheem Mostert, 74 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here we go, here we go.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 80. Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Go.
Now on 2nd and 16. Garoppolo. Open man is born. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a good shot.
Gotta love a guy who'll stand in there and deliver. No matter what the pressure, waits for the route to come open, hangs in there, and completes the pass.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 65, 65. Wait, 80. Guys, skate situation. Hut.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
That nigga dropped the ball.
And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
This nigga dropped the ball. Sorry ass nigga.
I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Don't say nothing.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Wide open.
Thank you, man.
Complete. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that.
That boy over here get mad as a mug on 2K.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. Garoppolo looks to throw. Flush to his right.
This nigga.
Coverage and it's intercepted.
God, bro. This game's so fucking gay. How does George Kittle get hit and drop the ball? Tell me that. And a ball go in the air and he pick it off running back. That shit gay.
Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
Damn,
Reading,
George Kittle.
reacting,
All right.
and then the ability to...
I gotta lock in. Damn, George Kittle. George fucking Kittle, man. This shit gay as fuck.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go,
The
here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there. Right? And this is going to be intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
I'm finna lose this hoe, boy.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Here we go. 180. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make this a second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game. One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will bump the lead up to 11. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Garoppolo. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Escaping the pressure right. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Brings up second down.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they try.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real done for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
65.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. On the return is Pettis. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Not today. 56. Mike, 56. Right there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 12.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he rifles one incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it'll be second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Coleman. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down, eluding the pressure right. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Flushed out right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11. 180.
56. Mike, 56.
Hey, orbit.
56.
Now Garoppolo. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo.
Here we go.
They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. To throw is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
You can't block me.
1, Omaha.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Let's go, D.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. So the field goal got him back within 1 score, and now the focus lies on this onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
57. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 21. Check.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 42 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that'll help him at contract. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Check.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
21.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Here we go.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Mike, 56. 56.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Goodwin able to haul it in. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Play action, Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there, second down.
Gain on the play. Second